For a tree to grow, a seed must be planted and nurtured in a rich environment. And just like trees, we also need a healthy environment to be able to reach our full potential as human beings. And that kind of environment and promise exists just a little bit down south of Manila. A place of wealth and abundance and a fresh approach to balanced living. This is Nuvali. Developed by Ayala Land, Nuvali is located in the bustling province of Laguna, spanning the cities of Santa Rosa and Calamba and the municipality of Cabuyao, envisioned to be the regional growth center of Calabarzon. With 1,840 hectares of wide green spaces featuring rivers, lakes, and a rich natural habitat for wildlife, Nuvali is, to date, the country's first and largest fully sustainable large-scale development. Integrating sustainability in its policies, architecture, design, and urban planning, Nuvali is fast developing into a mixed-use eco-community that is committed to nurturing an environmentally, economically, and socially healthy, thriving community of the future. In Nuvali, living has never been greener. Expect more grass than concrete, more trees than structures, as the entire Nuvali development has committed to a 50% ratio of built versus open spaces. Distinct low-density neighborhoods are specifically designed for community interaction and cater to each family's specific needs, requirements, and budget. Well-planned business, entertainment, and leisure districts are strategically placed in open, relaxing spaces within Nuvali. Tree-lined pedestrian walkways and bike paths encourage residents to minimize their carbon footprint, while the outdoor adventure fields will soon be an exciting venue for football and baseball matches, as well as a fun place to congregate during weekends.
Well, as you know, Ayala Land, being the country's #1 real estate development, has been known to really develop large, integrated, master plan communities. A lot of people now are moving southwards to the Laguna area, given that there's a very modern infrastructure system right now, which is being improved all the way to Laguna and connecting the Nuvali area even to the ports of Batangas City, and as well as the airports and key infrastructure centers in Metro Manila. That when we develop a large community, we always make it a point that the lives of the people around us or the communities around us also improve over time. So part of our development plans or development projects really is to be able to sustain various skills training, support to the schools, providing livelihood programs, as well as teaching people to be able to organize self-sustaining cooperatives so that eventually these cooperatives will grow over time as a source of income to the communities. For 2010, we're developing more than 400 hectares already in Nuvali. That's about close to 30% of the total land area. We also plan to launch by end of the year or by first quarter a wakeboard facility that will be located also in the southern area of Nuvali. And at the same time, we're talking to about 2 educational institutions who are also looking at locating at Nuvali. We also have lots of activities. We are opening up our open fields where there will be various sports activities like soccer, baseball, and of course we have major running races, trail runs, duathlon, and eventually probably when we have the wakeboard, we'll have a triathlon competition also. So there are many activities lined up for this year as they see the potential of Nuvali to become really a central business district similar to what Ayala Land had done in the Makati CBD.
Nuvali doesn't only provide business centers, homes, and entertainment and leisure hubs. Nuvali also gives the community a rich natural environment in which to grow in. Nuvali has already set aside a 17-kilometer buffer zone and aims to build and enhance this as a wildlife and bird sanctuary to encourage existing plant and animal life to live and flourish in Nuvali. Today, a gazebo and viewing decks located in Nuvali's bike and foot trails allow you and your family to marvel at nature's beauty, including about 100 interesting wild birds endemic to the Philippines. You can also join trail runs and mountain bike races as different outdoor groups have chosen to hold regular competitions in Nuvali's adventure trails.
The environmental concepts were not incorporated in Nuvali. It was actually Nuvali was incorporated into the whole of the environment. Our master plan ensures that most urban land uses are within the area. Okay, you should be near a place of work, a school, a church, or anything you might need living within Nuvali. Forms of transport within Nuvali is part of the overall master plan. To help reduce carbon emissions, we have what we call the Nuvali bus. The whole idea behind it is that normal car users would just leave their cars at home and elect to use the Nuvali bus. Now, for short travels in and around Nuvali, we have a program, it's called the Nuvali Bike. You can actually rent these bikes, take it from one point and then leave it at another point, your point of destination. So that actually helps reduce carbon emissions within Nuvali. Using eco-friendly materials entailed a lot of research for us. We experimented with a number of materials first. We ended up using, of course, materials with a lot of recycled content. We ended up using materials that can be sourced within 200 kilometers of Nuvali so as to reduce the embodied carbon in it. We also use cutting-edge technology within Nuvali. Our Evo Living Center is essentially the whole facade, about 98% would be low emissivity glass. It is still architecturally beautiful, and yet the glass serves the purpose of deflecting heat away. Just to prove to you, as a matter of fact, I'm actually under the sun, but the low E glass protects me. I do not feel the heat that much. It helps us in two ways. Number one, it reduces our energy for air conditioning, as well as energy for lighting.
With the framework of sustainable development and inspiration drawn from a simpler, greener way of life, Nuvali is a community where people and nature thrive, returning to a way of life we've always wanted to choose.